Boom, right, you know I don't like to waste your time. So in the next couple of minutes, I am going to teach you a little mental tip that you can use today to make sure that next time you approach and talk to a girl, next time you are around female energy, you respond and approach in the most confident and attractive manner possible. So what most guys do, and I've experienced this myself when I was younger, and I've also seen it in my friends and other guys that I observe in real life as well. So I had this friend in the gym, and this is no disrespect to him. I'm not calling him out or nothing like that. He maybe knows who he is if he watches this video, which I'm sure he is. So it's good to see you, bro. But he used to do this thing in the gym where he'd approach a girl that he found attractive, and the first thing he would do when he went over there would be something like, "Hi, I think you're really pretty. Can I get your number? Can I get your Snapchat? Can I get your Instagram?" So he'd go straight in there with his intention, okay? Now, what this does is it not only puts you as the man in a negative frame, because you're instantly in this fight or flight mode of like, okay, I'm going over to a cold approach a girl. I'm going to try and get the number. I'm going to try and get this result. It's like you're forcing something. You're trying too hard to get a certain result. It's like the salesman. If I was to sell something to you right now, and I instantly came in from an approach of, buy my coaching. Here's the price. Here's the coaching. Here's the link. I didn't give you any free value at all. I just shoved it in your face very forcefully, okay? Almost as if I was trying too hard. You are less likely to buy from me if I go straight in there with my intention, rather than if I kind of warm you up a little bit, right? Now, the way that we do this when it comes to women is very, very simple. The mindset that you hold when you're about to approach a woman, and just in general as you navigate through your life, is to simply not try too hard. Now, what I mean by this is, if I was to see a girl right now in this park, instead of what most guys would do, which I learned this lesson the hard way, but instead of what most guys would do, which is, okay, there's a girl over there, she's really attractive, I'm going to go and cold approach and try and get the number, and I'm going to close and try and get the number and ask her for the digits. They're really, really fixated on the outcome, on the end goal. And what's quite ironic is you cannot control the end goal. You can't control the outcome. You can't control how she feels about you. You can't control her response. So by fixating on that, not only are you putting yourself in a very anxious mindset, but you're also setting yourself up for failure. You're basically just shooting yourself in the foot, okay? Because if you do get rejected, you're going to feel a lot worse about it, rather than if you go into it with the mindset I'm about to teach you now, which is one of simply just flowing with a conversation, right? So I'll see a girl in the gym, she'll be attractive, and I'll think, okay, I want to go and get to know her, because I've never met her before, right? So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go, excuse me, I don't mean to bother you. I don't think we've met before. What's your name? I'm Luke. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. So I'd introduce myself. I'd go over there and I'd just start chatting shit. I'd talk about the weather. I'd talk about the environment that we're in. What are you training today? How long are you going to the gym for? Whatever it may be, whatever comes to my mind first, I'd talk about it, right? And the main principle of this approach is I'm not focusing on the outcome. I couldn't care less about the outcome. I don't care whether or not I get the number, whether or not I get the Instagram, whether or not she rejects me or not, because that's out of my control. Do you understand? And what this does, because I think most guys are instantly focused on the number because of an ego thing, right? They're focused on it because they think if the girl says no to me, then it means I'm less of a man. So they're really, really focused on the outcome because that's the most important thing to them and their little ego, right? Whereas if you go in here with just the intention, and this is the important part, your intention, with just the intention to get to know the girl. Because likelihood is if you're approaching a girl you've never met before, she's a stranger, you don't know anything about her. So instead of going into it and thinking to yourself, I really, really want the number, I really, really hope I get the Instagram, go in there, think to yourself, I want to get to know this girl. Be genuinely interested in the girl. Go over and actually ask her questions about herself. Don't just go straight over like my friend did and like I used to do and just be like, oh, you're really pretty. Can I get your number? She doesn't even know your name. As if she's going to say yes. That's why you're getting rejected so much. There is no initial rapport being built up. Like again, if I use the sales example, if I just sell to you straight away and you have no idea who I am, you don't trust me, you don't even know my name, why would you buy from me? Do you understand? It's the same principle. So go into it with this mindset of, you're just going in there to enjoy a conversation with the girl, just like you would anybody else. The outcome is irrelevant. If, as you're speaking to her, she is receptive to your energy, then cool. Before you leave, then you can ask for the number. Just a little bonus tip as well, or a couple of little bonus tips, I guess. When you do ask for the number, I highly recommend, you can do whatever you want, of course, you are your own man, but I highly recommend you don't actually ask for it. You don't go, please can I get your number, or can I get your Instagram, or can I please get your Snapchat? Go into it with this dominant frame of, let me get your number. It was nice to meet you. Let me get your number. If you're ever in the gym again and we're here on the same day, hit me up and we can hit a workout, right? So you're almost changing it from this beggy kind of please giving her the power to you just simply being like, let me get your number. It was nice to meet you. Obviously, do it in a respectful way. Do it in a polite way. Don't, let me get your number. Give me your number. You don't do it in an aggressive way, obviously, right? But you're kind of just changing the power dynamic a little bit. She's much more likely to give you the number if you ask it in a very confident, almost assuming that she wants to give it to you, right? Rather than like, please, would it be okay if I maybe get your number? Believe in yourself. You're the fucking man. You can get any girl in that room, any girl in the world. You are that guy, right? So believe that. And when you ask her for the number, don't ask it in a very timid way. Let me get your number. It was really nice to meet you. As if she's already going to give it to you. And then that's the mindset that you operate from. So I hope you can learn something from this. If you can, coaching is down below in the description, and so is the video course. Go and check that out. I'll see you soon.